how to say, so comparing micro AO2 to AO4. AO2 units can clump way more, so you can make way more smaller balls or clumps in AO2 to micro with. In AO4, things are usually a bit more spread, a little bit more like flowy, all over the place kind of thing. So it's also less room to make massive micro mistakes, I would say. But oh, that's gonna be a bad TC. I hate that when you see the stone and gold in the open, you know that your TC ain't gonna be the best. Yeah, I don't really know how else to explain it. It's just in AV2 there's way more room to miss micro, if that makes sense. In AV4 there isn't as much. When you're fighting, you're kind of fighting. You don't have to make constant small plays with your units. Like in AoE2, you have to constantly micro fight almost. Even your melee units. Well, in AoE4 there's less of that. This is a Lucifron? Is it time for the Silver Tree, guys? Silver Tree and Mangodai. That's my go-to with Mongols at the moment. I think I went the wrong way. He's gonna get so many more sheep. It will. What's the translation of his name? Does anyone know? I'm wondering if you create a Smurf with like Chinese or Korean letters, what kind of name do you go for? God, that gold feels so far away. Ah, you know what? That one might be closer. Yeah. I wonder if Tarash is still the best play against HRE. I guess it should be. I'll open Mangodai, Silver Tree and some Mangodai. It'll go how it goes. Oh, it means villagers. So his name is Villagers. Nice. Does the seed give any advantage for Golden League playoffs? In theory, the higher seed you are, the easier, in quotes, group/matchups you should have. I think there's been an oversight, though, in theory. Like, if you think about the semi-final now. So we have when you have two groups like this, we have... Like, think about it logically. Right now, Marino is seed 1, right? Beastie is seed 2, I'm seed 3. Seed 4 was Vortex, I think. In theory, in a semi-final, seed 1 should face seed 4. And seed 2 should face seed 3. However, since they've split the groups up, it's gonna be if every matchup goes according to the seeds, it will be seed 1 against seed 3 and seed 2 against seed 4 in the semifinals. So in theory, seed 1 is now getting a harder semifinal than seed 1. No, than seed 2 and 3. No, not then. Seed 2 is getting an easier semifinal than seed 1, in theory. Because they split the groups up according to the seeds like that. What about change the walls, new patch? Can you shoot through them? Doubt it. I assume they would have mentioned that if that was the case. So yeah, I think they didn't really think about that fact. And I believe I believe it's a bit of an oversight. Like, it makes sense, tournament, like, rules-wise, that, hey, you should have, seed 1 should have seed 4, 1, 4, 5, 8, and 2, 3, 6, 7 together. That makes sense. But it also doesn't because of the follow-up of the tournament. If this was the final bracket, then the seed is perfect. But considering the fact that there is a follow-up here of semifinals, it's not. It's actually probably better to be seed 2 and 3 than seed 1, if everything would play out as the seeds would imply. That makes sense. Stop being so annoying, man. Give me my trade, bro. Why would you eat the sheep there? Idiot! Prioritize trade for now. Don't see anything from him yet. Could still be a fast castle. Could be UTC. Getting a stable now. I didn't finish it. Maybe that's enough, by the way. Just 2 or 3 manga for the time being. Oh, it's the second TC. Is it on a gold? It's not on gold. He doesn't have a tower here. Man, they keep killing the sheep all over the place, don't they? $28 gold a trip. Not amazing. Did we find the low HP villager, or if it was healed? Oh. Sniped. Triple stable. It's gonna be a lot of horsemen. I'm gonna go full Mangrai. See how it does against it. That's sloppy. That is very sloppy indeed. Well, this could be really bad because I don't have another tower here ASAP. Need another tower closer to this. This does not look good. Maybe horsemen would have made sense. Oh, I misclicked. No, they lost all their resources. Feels resources, man. Oh no. This has been a real bad game by me. It's fine. We're super dead, but it's fine. Oh, I have them. It's a market. I can actually sell resources. Something I didn't think about. Man. Should have also made towers earlier. We're so dead right now. I would need pikemen probably. I'm still believing in my oh, he's towering. I think we could resign this. To the Silver Tree Gone Wrong video. I'm YOLOing this. What can go wrong? Keep in mind he's on 2 TC behind this. Just want to lose. Yeah. It's not about momentum, it's more about mechanics interfering too much. It's not necessarily like momentum per se. Probably in a solid villager deficit right now. I mean, hey ho, it is what it is. Forgot to produce units. I think that's what I did was still the right thing to do though. Like just the only way I can have any chance of winning this game right now is if I keep my trade going somehow. And yeah, it was desperate. It was what I had to do. I still have a very short trade route though. As you spoke about playoff seeding, I personally don't like things about the rules in tournament. We have 10 weeks tournament finals, changing draft rules. Draft rules and such are they're often asking the players though, keep that in mind, about what they want and what they think. So I think the way they've dealt with rules for tournaments and such is pretty good. They rarely just make a decision without asking the players what they think is the right approach, for example. It's just gonna, yeah, I like the idea of this as well. Since I'm making Mangara, he can just make a bunch of tower emplacements as they are cheaper for the HRE. Guess we try to go Cast Ledge here. He's definitely on the way to Cast Ledge. There it is. We can actually slow this down quite a bit, which is nice. Just delaying the knights coming out is good for me. Shoot things. There goes my con. It's time for me to move this a bit further. Those have to be spring altars though. Oh yeah, I forgot about the relics. It's got one out there. Saw a monk there. I can just wait. Those have to be spring altars. Still think we're quite dead in this game. Yes. Yeah, what we need a Yam. We want the Yam network. We went straight to Imp. That's not good news for me, is it? At least we will get to see how good Mangudai truly are. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the 5 relics are still out on the map. Well, that's noise. Okay, let's do this. Desperation calls. Oh, the over is out. Oh. Does that make sense though? Because the silver tree has cheaper market. I should have built. Oh, it should have been the other way around. That market should have been down here, and the silver tree should have been there. Ew. That would have made more sense in hindsight. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. I think it's too late to change or move the silver. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, we could move this here. And then move the silver tree back there. It's not ideal. But there's one way to do it. Yeah, Mongols, unfortunately. Or fortunately, rather, for the game's sake. And not wall. Got that relic as well now. Oh, hello there. Coming quite a sizable amount of horsemen there. He did not. Oh. Where's Makan even? All by himself. Why did so many of my traders stop? That ain't seem right. Somehow it feels like it might still be a game here, because as long as I can just buy time and live, I can keep trading like this. I might end up with a pretty solid eco still. And if we make it to Imperial Age then, and that's not necessarily too bad, but his numbers are gonna be scary. I don't think I have enough numbers here to deny this. It's just gonna be a painful raid. We're gonna lose a lot. Can I deny this in time? Oh, we cannot. Swabia laughing at Mongol raids. True. I guess I can make... Did I make 2 monasteries? I did indeed. So I get some trebuchets out. I'll still be alright. Going for the pincer. We'll always be able to dive in and raid in my trade. Come on, we can do it. The issue is, for me to deal with one of his armies, I need my whole army. He can spread around. somewhat. Is this enough to keep this alive? I don't think so. Oh, no. Hey, we saved one trap. Like this, I believe. No! Home market there, please. That was not ideal. Use patrol or move when moving troops around. In AV2 or AV4? AV4 don't really have effective patrol, I would say. I have the curl tie that I'm not really using. Should use it. Wonder how much gold he has, considering he has only made horsemen the whole game. I was sitting on a million. Million gold. Mixing in archers as well now. Stop moving weirdly. Thing is, I could actually go imp here. Let's do it. Should have maybe gone a little bit earlier, because now I might get cleaned up before I get imperialized upgrades. It's not what we wanted. Let's see, we'll try to keep this army alive. Get the imperialized upgrades. But I don't think he's gonna allow it. By the looks of it. Now before I always use, I rarely use patrol when I'm engaging, or like never. I don't think patrol during engagements makes sense. Or in AoE4. We do actually have a solid amount of units still. 59. I think once we get the upgrades I can probably take a decent fight here. The idle time is painful though. I do believe he is floating quite a lot of resources. Now I'm getting some time to actually get an army up. theory, oh! In theory, I don't need anything except my pastures and my trade. Probably need some cannon towers up over there. Wonder how much gold he's floating. Probably doing a gold challenge. How much gold can I bank? Challenge. Okay, let's do this. Why don't I make cannons myself? Can afford it. I wonder if there's actually any chance that we win this game. Still think no. Second he decides to make gold units, it will be quite a lot more difficult for us. Ooh, he does have that now. Get him. No. Culverin. I can't tell if I'm being trolled or not. God knows how much gold he must have. Oh, not the cow. Need my comeback. Get some healing. Some of that juicy healing. You know what? Let's go here to the corner. Nice. What was out of stone? Probably has been for a while, right? That's quite nice. Oh shit. Let's have solid units there. Oh. Maybe I should be making a secondary unit. Not just Mangrai. Hey, my population is growing. How many trade units do we have? 46. It's gotta be solid. Mimedai. Seems like a fair explanation. Still barely have. I don't have. What's it called? Pastures around my oval. Oh! Ah, shit. Does it also heal the cannon? Oh, it does! Wait. Did it just get like boost as well? Oh! Emperor has a 25% damage bonus for 30 seconds. That one I actually didn't know. I thought it was only healing. Ooh. Don't do things like raiding, man. Come on. That ain't nice. What point does it just go full paladin? Or whatnot? Oh, I see knights. I saw knights. Don't know if you saw it, but I saw it. Fate is taking the shortest route again, is it? Oh shit. Why are you guys acting like this? Why are you like this? I have 3,000 stone. God, I wish I could use it for something. I was making gold units. Cannoneers, lancers. I don't know why I'm still playing this game. It's clearly been over for the last God knows how long. It's really interesting to see how Mongol trade, but right now we're just wasting time, I think. How much food do they bring per trip? Why is he not carrying anything? Wait, what? What? Why are they taking the short trade again? Yo, brothers! What is up with them? Yeah, if anything, this game is now an attempt to figure out why the units are behaving this way. It's like they're trying to go to the old position of the market. Seems like most of them are functioning now. Well, I can see they all have the line to the market now. Yeah, that's something we have to be careful with in the future if we play this trade route. I need to see we need to resign and we need to see the resource bar. I want to see how many, what's it called?